Hey, this is Mabel's Tables. How are you? I am coming back with another video. Now, you all know that I love the Lord with all my heart. And I love you too as well, because how can I say I love the Lord and hate my brother whom I see every day? What I have before you right now is a base, and I made this base out of a piece of cardboard and covered it with this material that I got from the Dollar Tree. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a trash to treasure fake cake. So I got this box, and it came with a camera in it, and I glued it to this cardboard, as you can see. And I'm going to make a fake cake. So you say, a fake cake? Yes, ma'am, a fake cake. And I have some that I'm going to use. I discovered this. I want to share this with you. This is what I'm using this time. Can you see that? Towel adhesive. And be very careful with this stuff, because it can cause problems with just about everything. No children should be handling this, only adults. But it is so creamy, I said I was going to try it. So let me show you how creamy it is. Look at that. It's just creamy. Look, just creamy. So what, I'm gonna get some out here. I'm not gonna color this, because I have so many things to go on this box that I don't need to color this this towel adhesive. That's what it is, towel adhesive. So I have so much to go on here to make it pretty. I really don't need I put three, about four, there you go, because I want it to be good and thick. Now I'm gonna put this back down, and I'm gonna cover it up. And this is cheap. This is real cheap, and it's real heavy. And it says, for more information, it tells you about the hazardous. It says this product made from children. Don't keep it around children. And if I were you, I would wear a mask and gloves. But I'm under the air conditioner now, so it's blowing away. Make sure it's well ventilated. Do not use this without ventilation. It can cause a whole lot of problems. But I know you will, just like you do the other things that we use to cover our fake cakes with. So I'm telling you to please use adequate ventilation when you are using this ceramic towel adhesive. It is really creamy, but you want to make sure you take all the necessary precautions, because you don't want to cause any problems trying to make your fake things. Okay, I would like to say also that I thank everybody who prayed for me, everybody who text me to see, sent me messages to see how I was doing. I praise God for you, and I thank God for prayer warriors, because you know the prayers of the righteous availeth much. You know that, I know that, and the word of God says that as well. So I am so happy that somebody thought enough of me to ask me how I was, and send a text and tell me that they miss me. I would like to give a shout out to Candy, a CCW, and with those beautiful tablescapes and those beautiful things that she made. And I also like to give a shout out to Sister Cousin Lifestyle, the Grace Lifestyle. I thank you all for thinking of me and praying for me and keeping me lifted up before the Lord. I thank you. I am doing so so good. And I thank the Lord for prayer warriors. Okay, so I used this spoon to get this frosted, and this stuff is so soft and good. Y'all need to try this, but make sure that you are very well ventilated before you try this, because I don't want anybody to get sick or anything to happen, because you know the enemy is working overtime trying to get rid of God's people. So, but this is cheaper than the other stuff. Is cheaper than what we use, the spackling and all. So, because a big bucket of spackling like that is $21. This was $10 and something. So it's like you getting double for less money. So I'm going to get a little bit more because I need a little bit more on this side. But yes, this is good. And I also use joint compound. That's good too. A joint compound price have gone up. I think they figured out that we were using it for our craft. So they went up on the joint compound as well. But I got this using this towel adhesive from, I saw it on Pinterest. Yes, I did. I'm gonna have to give credit where credit is due. I saw someone on Pinterest said the same thing I'm saying, that it was cheaper to use this and it costs less and it's real fluffy. So you're like getting some good quality stuff with this towel. And I've changed from my spoon to this right here. This is just a handle off an old paddle that I'm using because I want to get it smoothed out really, really well so it'll make a good cake. And it dries really, really hard, really, really hard. So whatever you're making will turn out beautiful because it surely dries hard. And you know you can make swirls and all that kind of stuff on the top with this, as well as with a spoon. You know, I like using the spoon because in real life I would use a spoon with my frosting because it makes some pretty swirls and all. So I don't have to go too far down here because I have some decorations to go around the bottom part that's going to cover most of the imperfections that I might have in this cake. And if you notice, it's trash to treasure because I used a box. I used a box that we were going to throw away in the garbage to make this fabulous cake. So I'm going to go ahead and finish frosting this. Just about got it all frosted. That's what I like about this stuff. It go ahead, it frosts so well because it's so soft. But make sure you ventilate it. I have an air conditioner running and my unit running because I'm in the house and I want to make sure I don't inhale too much of unnecessary anything. So I'm taking all the precautions that I need. Even with spackling and joint compound, you must take some precautions as well because you don't want to make yourself sick even with that. So I'm just going round and round and making sure I got everything covered. And I'm going to get just a little bit more because I want to make sure everything is covered, okay? And there we go. I'm going to make sure all my ends and all is covered. There you go. Make sure the bottom is covered real well. Yep, and put that up there. And go around here with that to get it all covered up. Okay. And if you get some on your hand, please wash it right away. This stuff, it do cause problems. So read your label really, really well. But when it hardens, you have a beautiful, beautiful cake. But just take precautions. Take necessary precautions to save yourself. Okay, so, and you won't mess up too much, because if you just put it the way it should be, look at this. I already got it on, and just look at how it looks already. Always keep your wet towel by your side so you can wipe your hands and things off. And it dries up so pretty. Now, this is what it looks like. I got it all covered. You see that? And it's ceramic towel. Let me show it to you again. And you can get a big bucket of it, and it'll last you, because this bucket is kind of heavy. It says type 1. Let me move my cake back. I've already did what I'm going to do with it. So, but this says type 1. You see that? Towel adhesive. This is some good stuff, y'all. It's better than that spackling, because you need to use that spackling in ventilation as well. So any of this stuff that we're using for fake cakes has to be make sure your ventilation. And joint compound, if you use joint compound, it has to be, you have to have good ventilation as well. So it has nothing to do with who's bad and who's not. All of that stuff has to be under ventilation. So I have my unit running and a personal air conditioner. You might hear it running here. Okay, so enough talking about that. I know you're good, and I know we have some good crafters, and you know how to keep things going. Okay, so now I'm going to take my, I want to put this around here. You know, these are the orange, they like for a tree, but I got these from Dollar Tree that was out of my haul, and I want to use this on this cake, because I feel like it's going to make this cake look beautiful, and so I am going to use it on this cake. And I also have some orange beads. I'm going to show them to you. This is what I'm going to put around the middle of the cake, see? And all we have to do, because we got our frosting on, I'm just going to put it around like this, all the way around, and it's going to stay because you just press it in. See what I'm doing? I put it around and pressing it in. There you go. And it's going to stick because it's in the frosting. You don't have to use any hot glue or anything. It's in the frosting. So there you go. And I have another piece to go around to meet that piece. So I'm going to put this on. Let me move my scissors out of the way. Put that over there. And so I'm going to go around. I'm going to put this. I'm going to put this right here. Line that up with that right there. Bring it back over some to make sure it's even. And then I'm just going to wrap it around the cake until we get to the other side. And there we go. Okay. Now see, it sticks in the frosting. You don't have to worry about hot glue or anything like that. You see how that got in there? Let me lift it up so you can see it on all sides. We put it that way. And if it's a little crooked, you know, you can move it down, move it up to get it where the way you want it, make to align it. See how that is? Okay. So now we got that. And what I wanted to do as well, I'm going to put these on. I showed you that I got this from Walmart. I'm not Walmart, I'm lying. I got this from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to put this around the cake as well. So let me get into this. And we're going to start just putting that right around there. Don't start just putting it there. Putting it right there. There you go. And I'm taking these little tips off. These little tips right here, I'm taking these off. Because I really don't want them on there. And just I can use that in something else. And we're going all around. Isn't that just pretty? Yes, it is. I like the way that's coming out. There you go. And I'm going to turn it all the way around this way. And let me move it back so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put this right here. This right here. This right here. This right here on the side. And as you can see how I got it? So we're going to come to each corner and do that corner. We're going to do this corner. Okay. And we're going to do each corner. There you go. Make sure it looks real good on the sides. We're putting them on the side. We're going to turn this side around to make sure we have enough on this side as well. Here you go. Going to move this one over this way and put one here. There. And when it hardens, all this is going to stick when it hardens. There you go. Can you see that? That's the way it's beginning to look. So that's how the cake is starting off. And I think it's starting off really beautiful. I love the way it's starting off. Everything is sticking in the frosting, and I like that. Well, I'm going to go away for a few minutes, and I'm going to get this continually set up, and then I'll come back and let you see what else I'm doing. Okay, so I'm back, and what I did, I went on ahead and finished decorating our fall cake. I used everything came from the Dollar Tree except my frosting, and it came from Lowe's. And this is what it looks like. When it dries, it will be absolutely gorgeous. White and orange. This is my fall cake. My fall fake cake. This is just a regular box from the trash. These are the flower beads here. These are ornaments here. And these are glass flower beads that I got from the Dollar Tree here. I think it looks pretty, and when it dries, it is going to be gorgeous. I would like to thank you so very much for watching, and I pray that you are having a great day. And I also pray that you keep your mind solely on God, because you know He is the only one that can help us through all our adversities. This is Mabel's Table saying God bless you. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to me if you feel like it. Hit that little thumbs up button if you feel like it. But I hope you like what I designed. Mabel's Table saying adieu. God bless you.